there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we got some celebrity news and gossip. Hopefully, this will be quick. So, anything I say is alleged and my very personal opinion. None of this is personal. This is for entertainment purposes only. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in my description. So quickly wanted to speak on Drea. The sheriffs had shown up at the house. Her ex, Tyrod Taylor, said that her and her child could stay at or whatever else. And I guess the nanny called because Drea, of course, wasn't there. And said they had to leave immediately. I guess this is going to be an ongoing legal battle. And at the moment, they can live there. So my couple takeaways from this is Drea still is not home with the kids, number one. Number two is I am not going to believe anybody who is like, hey, I got this house for you. Hey, I got this car for you. And my name is nowhere to be found on any of the documents. There's no transfer of ownership on the vehicle. There is no name on the deed on the house. No. I own my own home. No. There better be paperwork. Otherwise, it is just noise. Speaking of people that are hooking up with celebrities to fund a certain lifestyle, let's move on to Evelyn Lozada and her daughter, Shanice, finally announcing that the baby that she had was, of course, with none other than the game. And it's just like, yuck. Like your mom has been out here in these streets for all these decades trying to back, these NBA players, these Major League Baseball players, and having kids with them and everything else. And the best you can do is the game. No. It's just a no for me. It is just a no for me. But the baby's cute. The eyes are really cute. I mean, the baby's gorgeous. But outside of that, absolutely not. Then we have, again, you guys, Ray J crashing out, saying that he was going to go live in 30 minutes the other day, and he was going to spill everything that he knows on all the celebrities and all the tea that he has on them. When are you guys going to leave Ray J alone? You guys need to start ignoring these people. These people that are crashing out and quote-unquote threatening to expose, knowing daggone well that if you did that you are going to come up missing. And you guys eat it up every single time. Where was it when Ray J said that he was going to tweet, he was going to solely use his Twitter account to expose the industry and nothing happened? Remember when he kind of spilled tea, but not really, on that interview with Harvey from TMZ? And then remember he tried to threaten to have Jamal Bryant remove their interview altogether, and that there were some things that he said he wasn't supposed to, but even what the interview that actually aired really wasn't anything to write home about. As you can see, it came and went because there was nothing salacious Ray J said. Ray J is doing all this stuff. He wants the attention. He wants the exposure because everybody's trying to be on the spotlight. Everybody's trying to be the next Diddy, but you guys can't handle it. And you're trying to put out all these fillers because people want to know that has some sort of association to Diddy or anybody in close proximity to Diddy, but you guys keep taking the bait, and I don't understand. Ray J is not going to own up or do anything. He's not. Because if he does, like I said, he really would come up missing. So all of these outcries and everything else for help, just ignore him. Pay him dust. He wants attention, and some of you still want to give it to him for whatever reason. I don't know why. Speaking of as well, regarding some attention, so I know this lady, she is in the news a lot. A lot of people can either take her or leave her, and that is Dr. Bryant. She is mad at Neo. She goes off in this clip saying that he is a womanizer and that he's gaslighting himself to believe that he wants to be polyamorous, but it was just a front because he was not successful in his marriage. So here's the thing, you guys. I don't think Neo per se ever really wanted to be married. If we're keeping it a buck. See, this is the problem with social media, especially these talented artists who can write songs, produce, and sing love songs. They typically have the most messiest personal lives, right? People keep forgetting before he got married, all of the drama that happened with Monyetta Shaw, in which she wanted more kids with Neo. And basically was convinced to get her tubes tied. No. And Neo never married her, and then went there's depending on who you talk to about the timeline of when he married Crystal, had more kids with her. And allegedly, part of the reason they got divorced again was allegedly there might be a side baby out there. We don't know. But recently, Neo has been partying it up with multiple women. Both him and Chris Brown said that they're, dating multiple women at the same time. Listen, if these people like it, I love it. I don't care. The women who want to deal with that is on you. If you are willing to be sister wives, sister girlfriends, whatever, just so you can have access to these rich R&B singers, have at it. Have at it. I don't understand what the outrage is for. Neo is telling you exactly what he wanted to do. He doesn't need to be married if this is how he is moving. Part of the reason they got divorced, again, like I said, was the cheating. So let him be with whoever he wants to be with in peace. Like I said, this is misplaced anger. I don't know what's going on there. Like, of all the things to be mad at, like, I never got the impression Neo ever wanted to be married. I really don't. So nonetheless, there's that. Speaking of somebody who doesn't want to be married, and that is Cam Newton. So we have another clip, you guys, of Cam Newton once again trying to talk about the trauma bonding and all the social constructs of what marriage is and all the things. Here's the thing, because people keep questioning when he is going to marry his girlfriend. And he basically is saying every which way it's never going to happen. And I don't understand why people are making this a thing, right? His ex, that she had all those kids with him by, didn't marry her. He's not going to marry this one. It sounds like he may want to get married, but it sounds like even his current girlfriend is not who he feels he is going to marry in the future. So you have your answer, you guys. People do want to get married, but if you are with them and they're not making any sort of commitment to you, you have your answer, which is why I don't understand, though. These same people who do not want to get married have no problem making lifetime commitments and having all these kids out here. So you're going to be tied together for the rest of your lives, at least for the next 18 years anyways. So nonetheless, you're making a commitment of sorts. I just don't understand the logic that you are all about having all these kids, have a basketball team of kids, have a football team of kids, but marriage is where you draw the line. Make it make sense. And here's the problem with this, right? Here's the problem with all these women that are having all these kids by Cam Newton, right? And there's no marriage, right? Here's the thing. If something happens to him, right, and there's no medical insurance for you, there is nothing that protects you or anything, right? It's all going to go to the kids. Essentially. And potentially, if he's one of those celebrities that's just going to donate all of his money to charity or whatever. But I say all that to say, you are not assuring anything for yourself in these situationships that is giving no form of commitment legally. And that's the piece that people, fail to realize. Like, it's more than just, the glitz and glamour of, a wedding. There's real work and real things that have to be addressed. You're not always going to be in the best health. You're not always going to look the same. There's going to be different trials and tribulations. And that is where marriage is a benefit. If somebody has a stable job and has good benefits and all of those things, that is where things like that come into play. But nonetheless, these women these days, I don't understand. They're willing to just have a baby by these millionaires and be okay with him potentially cheating, him potentially bringing home STDs, he potentially doing all these things, doing everything else but marrying you, and I don't understand. So finally, I wanted to get a couple of Bad Boys. The stars of Bad Boys, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. So Will Smith has done another interview, and he is apologizing once more, you guys, and says that he has regret from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in regards to the feud that he had with Janet Huber. And ultimately, of course, we know she got terminated and was replaced, and everybody, was up in arms. But he said that basically, at the time, he was immature. He did not understand the value and the beauty of Janet Huber at the time, did not understand what her contribution was supposed to be and the impact that she was supposed to have on his life at the time. He said he was being immature, he was being petty, and didn't understand. And it's interesting because, he's finally starting to acknowledge it. Like a few interviews he's done publicly acknowledging this. But back at the time, a lot of this stuff was kept under wraps. A lot of the things that Will Smith was doing in regards to Janet Huber, it all happened behind the scenes. And when she did speak out at the time, I think a lot of people kind of didn't really know what to think because, by that point, Will Smith was a huge star. He was a huge movie star. By the time she started to come out and things and really expose what happened. But I'm glad that Will Smith took accountability. And even when they had that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion, he had offered, he has put her in some roles. He's had her in some roles. I think she was even on an episode of Bel-Air. So nonetheless, it seems he's very regretful, and it seems he's really trying to right those wrongs and, provide work and provide opportunities for Janet Huber. And so I'm here for that, right? I'm here for that. He's obviously, and you can tell it's genuine, and you can tell that he does not give a crap about Chris Rock, because he is never going to do an interview like that, apologizing to Chris Rock. So there is that. The other last thing I wanted to talk about, congratulations is in order for Martin Lawrence's daughter, Jasmine, and Eddie Murphy's son. They got engaged recently over the Thanksgiving holiday after 3 years of dating. So Martin Lawrence was on Big Boy show. And Big Boy asked, okay, who's going to pay for the wedding or whatever, and kind of joking around or whatever. And Martin said Eddie Murphy already told Martin that he's going to pay for the wedding, and said that he's paid for 6 of the 10 kids that he has. He's already paid for like the last 6 weddings of theirs. So nonetheless, it's on Martin Lawrence to pay. Now, typically I thought usually the fathers pay for the daughter's wedding. Like if you got it like that, that's usually what happens. The father of the bride. So, but Martin Lawrence, he said he's not pressed about it. It's no big deal for him. Like he said, he'll do anything for his kids. So I thought that was sweet. But it just seems like they're very cute. It's one heck of a family between the Wayans family, the Lawrence family, and Eddie Murphy's family. I just know it is just all types of, fun times and jokes and all the things. So just congrats again to them. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.